Kelly Evers, owner of Kelly's Hill Country Barbecue, located right here in beautiful Wimberley, Texas. Come on in, I'll give you a tour. Here at Kelly's, we cook everything on two 1,000-gallon Moberg smokers. Come on over and I'll show you. Pit today we have some prime briskets that'll be ready here in a few hours. We also have some pork butt as well as some ribs. We try to use the best quality products that we can possibly find here at Kelly's. We use, as I said, prime briskets. Our ribs, I individually source every rack and I look for very specific things with each rack. Ribs to me are one of my most favorite things to cook, and so I really focus a lot of time and energy on finding the right one. Prior to cooking barbecue, I was a teacher and a coach for 17 years. Started on the competition circuit, fell in love with it, and decided to open up a food trailer here in Wimberley called Creekside Cookers. We were open for about 3 years before we went ahead and got a brick and mortar here in town. COVID came along, we decided to close down. We reopened as Kelly's Hill Country Barbecue in the same location we started, right here at 14306 Ranch Road 12 in Wimberley, Texas. Competition cooking and commercial cooking are two completely different things. Competition cooking, you're marinating, you're injecting, you're brining, you're doing a lot of different things because you're focusing on one cut of meat. We are focusing on the commercial end on multiple cuts of meat every single day, and we have to have high quality meats to do it. That's the key. Simplicity, high quality meats, and consistency in the way you cook is the key to good barbecue. Here at Kelly's, one of our most popular items is turkey. We're actually pretty known for it. I try to look for hens. Believe it or not, I've found that hens have a much better texture than gobblers. When I was a kid growing up, and pretty much all through my adulthood, during Thanksgiving when you would cook a big old 25-pound gobbler, it always had a very mealy texture to it. What I found is that hen breasts tend to be much finer grain, and so you get a smoother texture on the bird versus that mealiness that comes with it. Again, we sell a ton of these. We use them on our Texan turkey tacos, our Texan sandwich, and just a good old turkey sandwich. They're phenomenal. Very simple to cook too. Here at Kelly's, ribs are probably one of our most popular things that we sell. We take a lot of pride in making them. One of the things that we do, people always ask, how can you tell when they're done? And so we have a little trick here. What we do is we look for what's called the break. We just kind of developed this technique over the years of doing it. And what we look for is when you lift the rib, if it breaks in the middle, the rib's done. In this case, this rib is not done. It's close, but not done, because as you can tell, the entire rib wants to lift up. And so what we do is we look for one that is closer to the break point. For instance, this one here is really close. And if you look at it, you'll be able to tell just at the color. Oh, that's beautiful. You can check with the color as well as the texture that rib is completely done. If you ask 1,000 different pit guys how they cook the brisket, you're going to get 1,000 different answers. One of the things that we do that's different than a lot of places is we utilize what's called the boating method. Instead of wrapping your brisket completely, what we do is we cook it fat side up until it hits certain temperatures, and at which point we create an aluminum foil boat. It's real simple. And we'll take the boat and we'll actually put the brisket, maintaining fat side up the entire time, in the boat. Just cinch the corners like this. And it goes right back on the pit. Now the reason we do that is because what we're trying to do is actually capture the juice as it's cooking out. At the temperature it's cooking right now, the fat's going to start to render out. We want to capture it. In order to maintain a moist brisket during the hold process, we capture the fat as much as we can. But yeah, we found a lot of success with the boat method. It works really well for us. Here at Kelly's, we use 100% post oak. The main reason we do it, it's just readily available. Throughout Central Texas, the hill country, post oak is everywhere. Most of your barbecue wood throughout the state is very regional. So in South Texas, you get a lot of mesquite. Central Texas, obviously a lot of oak. East Texas, you get a lot of pecan and even some hickory. But here, I have one guy that I've been getting wood from for about the past 7 years. It's very well seasoned. It burns very cleanly, and that's why we use it. Here at Kelly's, we're a family business. These are my two sons. They help us out around here.
I'm Mason.
I'm Andy.
Mason's kind of my right-hand man here at the trailer during the summers. He knows how to do just about everything. Cooper over here, he's my wingman. He helps me out with when we do our chicken wing night. My wife Melody is inside right now. She runs the register periodically when she's not teaching, and she handles all of our catering. So we are definitely a family-run business. Hey, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Good. We're off the kids.
Only got a pound left.
One of our most popular items is our loaded baked potato. I'm about to make one, so I'll show you guys. Baked potato. Thanks for coming by and taking the tour. If you're ever here in Wimberley, make sure to come by and see us. Thanks again.